Hi, this is Dan, and there's been some updates to FBA Wizard that have quite a big impact on your searches or certainly your results. So I just wanted to do a very short video to show you what that means if you're an FBA Wizard user. Okay, basically what would happen is you do a search. So you pick a retailer, whether you do custom URL or pro preset, whatever you chose. I've got some preset filters. I don't know if you have, but I'd select the preset filter and then click Start Scan. However, if we look at advanced filters, previously what happened was the smart filter here would default to yes. So what the smart filter does is, if you have that clicked as yes, if FBA Wizard has a known mismatch, so it's got a mismatch it knows is an actual mismatch, it won't include that mismatch in your results if you've got that clicked as yes. If you have that clicked as no, what you get in your results is products where Wizard thinks it's a match, and it might be. It's got products that Wizard thinks are a mismatch, and it might be or it might not be. And it's got products that Wizard knows are a mismatch, and it will include those as well. So as you can imagine, you're going to get a ton of results. Now, what you can do, so now it's been overridden even on your saved filters. So if you want to turn that back on, you have to go into the advanced filters and click that back on, and then run your scan. Now, that would seem to be the sensible thing to do. However, I think if you leave that as no, what will happen is your scans will run a lot quicker. This is the theory. So if we look at the results, what we have now is we've got, as well as the normal filters that we can do, profit, ROI, and sales rank. And by the way, I would recommend in your filters before you run your scan, don't set a profit filter, don't set an ROI filter, don't set a sales rank filter, because you can do it in the results. The more filters you set in advance, the longer a scan will take, because it will have to perform all of these calculations. Just filter when you get to the results page. But what we have here now is this whole area is new. Now what that means is we have mismatch sensitivity. So if we take a look, we can see that we have 507 entries there. That's based on a mismatch sensitivity of medium, which defaults to. So out of that 500 or so, if we change that to high, we drop from 500 to 176. So what that's saying is that there's about 300, over 300 extra products you will have if you leave your mismatch sensitivity as medium. And it's a tricky one because I'm finding, if I leave it in medium, I'm finding a lot of mismatches, like a ton of mismatches. God knows what low is like, but medium. So the problem you'll have is if you set it as high, you've got the potential that you're going to miss out on products that aren't mismatches. But if you set it at medium, you're going to have a lot more products to go through. So at the moment, I'm trying to work out the best way to do this for my virtual assistants. I'll probably leave it at medium just because my virtual assistants are doing the work. Hopefully, they'll have time to go through more of the mismatches. So that's point one. You need to decide what's comfortable for you. So I would have a play around with, see what kind of results you get on medium, see what kind of results you get on high. Now you can also include, so if we go back to medium, it should be 514 results. Include items not analysed for mismatches. So if we don't want to include items not analysed for mismatches, so this is where, in theory, this should drop. It's dropped a few. So in theory, you probably want to have this as include items not analysed for mismatches, because there will be mismatches and you won't want to see them. But again, have a play around with that and see what works best for you, yes or no. I think if I was doing this myself, I'd probably be on mismatch sensitivity high, items not analysed for mismatches no, just because I'm going to have too many results to go through. If it's my virtual assistants, I might go with medium, maybe yes. The other bits we've got here, which are new, are duplicates, so we show or hide. Now, again, I don't know why you would want to see duplicates unless, it depends what a duplicate is. Is a duplicate the exact same product from the exact same source store, or is it that matches Amazon, or could it be the exact same product from multiple source stores? Because if it's from multiple source stores, then I would want to see the duplicates, because potentially one store could be out of stock, or it could be a different price. But if it's the exact same product, why would you want to see them? So again, let's have a look. We've got 533 results. If I remove duplicates, 394. So that's saying we've got over 140 duplicates. It's a lot. So again, that's something that you need to have a play around with. The other changes are you can now pull in monthly sales. I think you could have done that for a while, but now you can sort by monthly sales. And if you're looking at European ones, you can sort by European ones. So it gives you the sales rank percentage and the number of sales. It's up to you. I don't look at the percentage. Sales rank percentage means absolutely nothing or very little. Check the keeper graph if you want to check for sales. If we find one that actually makes sales. Yeah, check the keeper graph and have a look yourself. There's so much more information that you need to know about than if it's in the top 1%. And I have no idea how accurate the estimated sales are. I would make your own judgment on that. And then you can show all UK or European. This is if you're sourcing on the UK version of Wizard. If you're sourcing on the US version, it shouldn't show European. So the main thing I wanted to show you, the other thing is, for now it will show you the actual scan. It's pretty much in real time, so you can see what's going on. So if it's skipped one because there isn't a return on investment, it's found a match, it'll skip ones that don't have a match. I don't know what use that is, but you can see what's happening and why it's picking some products and or not. The main thing is this. Because you were going to have a lot more mismatches than usual because the default smart filter has been turned off. So unless you turn it back on, you're going to have a lot more. So you need to know what you're doing with this. So have a play around with it and see what you think. And if you've got any questions, post them underneath the video or let me know. Or if you've got any other ideas of how to maximize the changes here. Like I say, it's not a bad thing. It should mean some scans run quicker. It's early days, so we have to see if that's actually the case. What I'm seeing is a lot more mismatches, so I need to do more filtering here. So I hope you found that useful. Any questions, just let me know. Thanks for watching.